Hello, magical people. I have a couple of things to tell you. First of all, Eddie's going to be a little bit scared because I have him shut in here. And I'm talking very loudly, and that scares him. I'm sorry, puppy. I know it's going to scare you. Alright, first of all, I broke my controller. See? I used my dang concussion mine as Junkrat so freaking much that I was just playing, playing the game. And all of a sudden, my concussion mine wasn't working, and my finger wasn't hitting the button. Like, I looked down, and it's like, the freaking trigger is gone. What the heck are you doing, Edward? He's burying himself under my bed. So, I have it over here on my desk somewhere. But I freaking broke my trigger off just through constant use. Because that's my concussion mine trigger. So, I love my concussion mine. It gets used all the time. Here it is. That's my left button right there. So that's the thing. Also, Cards Against Humanity dug a hole. There's that. I had my first session of D&D last night. It was amazing. The only thing I did that was really of note was we were in a flooded hallway, and perception check told us that there were small creatures swimming in said flooded hallway. And I used chromatic orb and shocked the flooded and zapped the water, and a bunch of tiny little piranhas came floating up dead out of the flooded hallway. So I saved our party from having to deal with these piranhas. So there's that. I got my nice set of dice. And then I also bought, I'm laying like this because I'm laying my leg out, so Eddie doesn't jump on my bed, because he just went and barked at the neighbor dog like a bad boy. So he then had to come inside, and then he peed himself. So he's not allowed on my bed because he peed himself. I'm talking about you. So that's why I'm laying like this. Jeez, Eddie. Because I'm not exactly happy with the pupper right now. Not happy with you. So anyway, this is my fireball. One of my spells as a level 5 wild magic sorcerer. God, I sound like a nerd. Is fireball, which does 6d8 of damage. So these dice are really freaking cool. I'll have to show you later on, but there's some really dark red swirls in here that glow in black light. So if I had a black light, I'd show you, but I don't, so I can't. So this I spent $12 on this set of dice specifically for that one spell. Because I can. I'm an adult, I have an adult paycheck. That's something I can do. So yeah, there's that, and then my regular set of dice. And then I spent like $30 on a box of the arcane spells and whatnot. So, of this right here, that. I spent like $30 on that. So, sure, why not? I'll tell you about my character a little bit. I'm a half-elf wild magic sorcerer, and the reason I'm half-elf is my backstory is I was one human and one elf that somebody decided to take half-elf a little bit too literally, and put a human and an elf together surgically. I'm trying to stand my freaking phone up. There we go. Don't mind the dice. I'm trying to stand this up. That'll have to do. Okay. So the spells that I have. Let's start with the cantrips. Chill Touch. Firebolt, which I launched a firebolt in a tomb. Like, I Kobe'd it. But freaking tomb. And a bunch of spores caught on fire that wrecked my stuff previously. So there was 4 open tombs and then a closed one. Our tank opened the tomb and I was holding the light, and then spores came out. He was able to successfully do his Constitution, I think it was, check. I did not. I started choking to death on this poison spores. on the poison spores. So then I Kobe'd a fireball, and after that was all taken care of, I got healed. I Kobe'd a fireball in there, or a fire bolt in there, caught the whole thing on fire. Poison spray, prestidigitation, and light. Level 1 spells, I've already told you about Chromatic Orb, and I've got Mage Armor. This is level 1, right? Yeah, it says it on the back. Then level 2, I have Crown of Madness and Mirror Image, because we're starting at level 5, so I have some of those, and then Counter Spell and Fireball. So those are my spells. So yeah. And then as a charlatan background, because my character conned people on the streets since the creator of him was displeased with his work, cast him out into the streets. So he became a charlatan doing cons, and he has a deck of marked cards. So I'm like, you know what? I have a deck of marked cards, so I'm going to keep that with me as well with my D&D stuff now that I'm playing. Yeah, so there's that, and I also bought a PHB, and I've got like flags and stuff in it, and my character sheet, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, character sheet, look at this. Haha, character sheet. So that's some good stuff. What else? Oh, Thanksgiving was recently, so a bunch of my students decided to, well, not decided to, but it was a school assignment to write letters, so I'm going to hold them up for a moment, and if you want to pause and read them, by all means. Bam. Please tell me that there wasn't a signature there of a first and last name. Okay, there was, but I don't think you can read it. So I'm going to try and cover any names. This one has a first name. Okay. I like how this one, he specifically pointed out the end that there isn't. And then there's a first name, but there's not a last name, so it's okay. There's that. Beep. One of my kids that had my class for like 3 weeks, and then switched out of my class, made me this. It's a freaking notepad with like a cardboard back, and it's a legit thing. It's like glued on the top. So, no, from Mr. Roseborough? It's science. It's Finn. I love it. He's found me in the hallway and handed me that, like he was holding it, expecting to find me. I was like, what? Okay, this one does have a last name. I'll save that. And this one has a last name too, so I'm going to cover it. Covered the name. There. And then covering the name. And this one's one of my high achievers. So I seriously appreciated this one for my high achievers. There's that one. So, if you want to pause those and read them, by all means, they made me cry. Don't say anything about that. Shut up. So yeah, that's a thing. I laughed because, for Black Friday, I was about to say Cards Against Humanity dug a hole, but I already mentioned that. But, Rooster Teeth came out with a bunch of shirts that were black with then black designs on them for Black Friday, and I thought that was funny. So I bought the Achievement Hunter one, and then also bought the, Silly Pint, I think is what they're called, but the rubbery silicone, pint glass. So it was black, and then the black Achievement Hunter logo in a similar fashion. And then I'm about to buy, for Cyber Monday, the black one with the regular green Achievement Hunter logo, and the white one with the red Rooster Teeth 80s font. 80s font? Baseball font? I don't know what kind of font it is, but that one. Oh, and because my Lunar White controller broke, I bought a custom controller from controllershop.com. And it looks phenomenal, and I can't wait to show you guys. So yeah, that's a thing. Anything else? I don't think so. I think that's it. Oh, I got Marceline for LEGO Dimensions. And she doesn't freaking work. Her toy tag is busted. Like, not broken, but like, it doesn't work. It's non-operational. When I put her on the machine, it's as if she were a vehicle, only not assigned yet. So I had to, I'm going through the channels of customer service to try and figure out what the heck is going on there. Oh, what else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna go do some voice acting stuff. So, thank you all for watching me and my magical self, and I will see you all in the next video. See you later. Bye.